This is the rental room where my family used to live about 3 years ago. At that time, my parents, my 2 older sisters, and I all lived here together. After I lost my job, I moved back to my parents' house in my hometown. My 2 sisters also got married and started their own families. Now, only my father still lives here because he works in Hanoi. Sometimes my mother comes here to stay with him for work, but most of the time she lives with me in our hometown. Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm 33 years old and single. There is an old water well here. It has been here for many years. I think it is a part of old Hanoi, and maybe you can't find a well like this anymore. I'm starting my YouTube journey, and today I want to share a part of my real life. This is the rental room where my family lives in Hanoi. We are a low-income family, and in this video, I want to show our home and what everyday life is really like. I came here from my hometown today. My first plan was to make a video about my father. He is 64 years old with no savings, no pension, and a low income. But when I arrived, he had already gone back to our hometown for a few days. So today, I'll start by showing you the place where my family has lived for many years. This rental room is about 40 square meters. My father pays about 1.5 million Vietnamese dong, around $65 for the rent every month. I think the rent is quite cheap for a room this size. However, there are a few reasons. First, it is not very close to the city center. Second, the house is quite old and in poor condition. The walls are peeling, the floor is damp, and many parts have been repaired over the years. There are many insects here, like cockroaches, geckos, flies, and mosquitoes. Even so, my parents feel comfortable living here. They have lived here for many years, so this place feels normal to them. The rent is affordable, and their income is enough to pay for it. My father does different kinds of manual work. He carries heavy goods, and sometimes he works as a motorcycle taxi driver. Carrying heavy goods is very hard work. It takes a lot of physical strength, especially at his age. My mother uses that old bicycle every day to collect recyclable waste. Looking at these old electrical wires makes me feel a little worried. They don't look very safe. The plastic ceiling looks very old. It feels like it could fall down at any time. It's very hot today. There isn't any food in the house. The fridge is completely empty. I'm going to sit down and rest for a while. Then I'll go out to get something to eat. Years ago, when all 5 of us lived here, my 2 sisters and I shared this bed. My parents slept in the outside area. Now the bed is only half its original size. It's just enough for my mother when she stays here. I'm going outside to get something to eat. On the way, I'll show you a little bit of the streets of Hanoi. Today, I'm going to eat banh quan, a traditional Vietnamese dish. The thin rice sheets are made from rice. Inside, there is minced pork and wood ear mushrooms. I also added a little pork floss on top. There are many other choices on the menu too. Banh quan is usually eaten with fish sauce and fresh herbs. I like sour and spicy flavors, so I add some chili, kumquat, and a little black pepper. I paid $2.15 for this meal, and the bottle of water was 40 cents. Let's eat together. Now I'm going back, but first I want to show you this beautiful view. Tonight, I'll sleep here, and tomorrow morning, I'll go back to my parents' home in my hometown. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. And if you'd like to see another video about my father's life, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please take good care of yourself. Good night, and see you in the next video.